I wanted to become a player when I saw I was in school and I was on the shitty little school laptop, and I saw the Season 2 World Championships, and I said I want to win that.
G'day, mate. This is Darius from the Shotcaller. I'm sitting here with Shernfire from Direwolves. How are you doing today, despite not making it into the next stage?
I feel terrible, but because I felt like I owe it to people to, do the interview. I owe it to you, so yeah.
To all the Aussies out there, to the Oceanic fans.
To God, to anyone out there that wants to watch, yes.
Fair, cool. Now, let's talk a bit about the tournament and the Direwolves' performance. A lot of people were very surprised at you guys going 2-1 in the first week. Now, first day and second day didn't end up so well. What happened in between?
Geez. Well, the first day, we felt like we got what we wanted, everything what we wanted to do, except for the first game. And yeah, today I just think like we got outclassed, but we also didn't get what we want. So I feel like it was both on the in game and the outer game.
So, from your perspective, from a general perspective, Oceania usually was one of the weaker regions, when it was at Worlds, or, when they introduced Pine Stage at Worlds as well. So do you think that there's chance still for the scene to grow, and even, you guys not making it to the next stage, getting those 2 wins, showing some performances, do you think that was a good showing overall for the scene, or was it still an underperformance in a way?
Overall, it was literally the same results as last time, I think. But I will say, I don't come here to get my ass kicked. If you do see me again, I think I'll make sure things are different, because I would rather retire than just do this over and over again, like a repeat. So I feel, I just lost, so I'm pretty pissed, but not the same story if this is to ever happen again.
Okay, so next time around, you guys will make it to group stage, or play-ins at least, or the play-out match?
Just different results. I'm in a very negative mindset right now, but I know we did improve as a team, even though we got the same results. It's just, this is not, I became a player when I wanted to become a player when I saw, I was in school and I was on the shitty little school laptop, and I saw the Season 2 World Championships, and I said I want to win that. So I feel like for me I can't live with myself if I'm not getting to that point where I feel like I'm actually making progress. I'm hitting a new height, whereas right now, just the results and everything, it's the opposite. I feel like if you're not going up, you're going down. So that's how I feel right now.
Stagnation is really rough. That said, though, you mentioned that before coming here to Berlin and to MSI, you hold a boot camp in the UK. So how did those results go? How did playing on the European server go for you?
The scrims were really good. We aren't the most profitable organization, so really appreciate my owners, Dave and Rippy, for putting that shit together, because it's not cheap, and they don't make the most money in the world. So and in terms for EU SoloQ, I think I got mentally broken. It's hard being a pro player when people it's hard to not, they just try to suck you into arguments. That's the only way I can explain it.
They try to drag you down to their level and give you the true toxic feeling of you.
Yeah, it's very one of those things where it snowballs off each other. I feel That's probably why. That's probably why I've got like I started out with like a 70% win rate, and then as soon as I started letting it affect me, it was like I wasn't playing to win anymore. If someone pissed me off, I just didn't feel like winning. So yeah.
That's also, I got to play on Oceania for 2 to 3 years roughly. Honestly, I think EU is a little bit more toxic, but at least when it comes to the low elos and stuff, I felt like Oceania was also pretty toxic. So I don't know, for me it wasn't that much of a difference.
You know, the problem with Australia, the Oceanic SoloQ, is when like people don't, the language barrier.
Yeah.
So like there's a lot of Chinese players and Korean players, and then it just becomes like, I don't like, that's why I can totally see why EU is just the most toxic server,
because we can actually understand each other.
No, because you guys can't, and then when you do, you just talk about like history. Like EU history, like that's all I talk. Like whenever people identify their own race, they just start talking about history. It's I've learned a lot about Europe actually in SoloQ.
So you basically had a crash course in European history. That's helpful for something, I guess.
Yeah, definitely something I can take with me.
So yeah, if you want to write an essay now about the 30-year war, you already know. That's good.
Maybe not that much, but the bad things that happen, yeah.
That's all you need to. It's just a bunch of wars. Wars usually it's a bunch of bad stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
No, we're a bunch of immigrants in Australia. Yeah. So that's we don't know much about only our native land that we took over.
Just that, yeah. Well, I mean, so like high elo Oceania SoloQ. What's it like? Do you just talk about Goon?
I'd say it's more like NA. It's like every server's got its pros and cons. I'm not hating on you. It's like you's got
makes sense.
Really high level gameplay, like decently high level. OS is like more NA where it's bad, and then people like really joking around, and like I won't say it on camera, but just the people suck people off, in that type of way for connections,
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah. But NA is much worse because like people stream and then they just want to look good or like make people laugh or something on stream. So that's how I see the differences.
Lots of KDA players there. Well, is there anything that you personally have in terms of goals for the upcoming split and upcoming international events such as Worlds and maybe even the next MSI?
For me, I haven't really decided what my mentality is going to be going forward, but as I said, it's really it's not worth it for me if I'm not going up. I put all my time into this, and that's because I want to, but if I'm not getting like the end result, obviously I love the process, that's why I'm a player, but in the end, if I don't get like the results that I want for myself, then I feel like there's no point to it, so I'm gonna have to decide from there.
Alright, well this was Shernfire from the Direwolves, and Darius from the Shotcaller. Hope you had a good day. See you then. Hey everyone, I hope you just enjoyed that MSI interview. We would very much appreciate your support, so please make sure to leave a like and a comment down below, subscribe over here and watch some more of our content here, and make sure to check out the shotcaller.net for more NA, EU and other regional content. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys next time.